Hey, what is up, everybody? Sending some positive vibes your way if you need them. I need warm vibes today. It snowed for the last 2 days. It is absolutely balls cold as of the start of this shift at about 2:30 p.m. It is 18 degrees with a 4-degree wind chill. There's snow on the ground. So the main roads are good. I'm a little worried about the side roads and the neighborhood roads. So we're going to try and get a shift in. If the orders are terrible, we're going to go home. I'm not going to freeze my ass for terrible orders. If the back roads and the neighborhood roads are terrible, I'm going to go home. I'm not going to get stuck. You know, this car is not built for the snow. So we'll see how it goes. But send some warm vibes my way because I am freezing. So let's see how these orders are. All right, so we finally got our first order after sitting for about 15 minutes. I was a little shocked considering how cold it is and snow on the ground and stuff that it took that long. It's from Penn Station. It's $5.50 for 1.9 miles. So let's go get it and deliver it. We got our next order. I'm also basing on taking orders on where they look like they're being delivered. So this does look like it's being delivered to a neighborhood, so hopefully it's not that bad. I took that last order because it was a decent offer. Of course, they're like right at the end of a hill that I struggled to get up on to because it's snowy everywhere. And my car is crap in the snow. But this one's in a neighborhood, so it's $6.78 for 5.1 miles. It's not the greatest offer in the world, but it's good enough, and it's going to a neighborhood. So when the weather's like this, sometimes you take the orders that aren't as good if you know it's being delivered to a location that you can get in and get out of. So, you know, we got to make money somehow. So let's go to Qdoba and get this order. This hill. I was a little worried. Everywhere else in the neighborhood is fine. This hill, though, can we get it? Oh, we're starting to slip. Oh boy, I hope nobody comes because I cannot get out of the middle lane here. All right, mission succeeded. Let's go figure out what the next order is. Alright, we got our next order. It was $6.75, I believe, from Steak and Shake for 3.8 miles. Not a terrible offer. It's okay. I looked at the drop-off. It looks like it's to a business, so we like that. I think like 2.8 miles of it is getting to Steak and Shake, so it should be a relatively quick drop-off. As per usual, when it's this cold, all the drop-offs have been handed to me. You know, nobody wants their food sitting out being cold in this weather, so I do apologize for the lack of drop-off footage, but it is what it is. So let's go to Steak and Shake and deliver this order. Come on, Steak and Shake. Neighborhoods have better paved roads than you do right now. This is horrendous. What are you doing? I hope I can get fucking out of here. Excuse my French. Sheesh. Well, let's go pick it up. We got our next offer. It is $11 plus for 4.7 miles. I tried to look where the drop-off was. It looked like it would be in a neighborhood, but I didn't look too closely. I'm like, $11 plus. It's over $2 a mile, probably. Well, no, it definitely is. I'm almost $3 a mile, depending on what the plus is. So we're just going to figure it out if it's not a neighborhood. So let's go get some Papa John's. Let's go make some money. All right, so these people ordered a lot of food, so I couldn't record me, bringing it out. And of course, it is a handed to me order, just like every other single order has been. But while I was waiting for the order to be done, we got this add-on for $2 for an additional 2.8 miles, which I said no. Now, who's not tipping on a pizza order in the snow? While it's likely that they had that they were probably going to cash tip, you can't rely on that. Expect what you accept, and you won't ever be disappointed. You start expecting to get added on tips or cash tips, you're going to set yourself up for disappointment. So, yeah, I wasn't going to take that risk. So let's go deliver this, and let's see what hopefully, a nice spicy plus at the end of this. I mean, even without the plus, it's already pretty spicy. $11 for four odd miles, but let's see what we get. All right, so that order turned out to be very spicy. $15.65 for 4 miles. However, yes, they lived in a neighborhood. Thankfully, their driveway was cleared off because their road is not. The road up to the drive. My passenger door is open? No, it's not. Okay, yes, it is. Anyways, the road up to the neighborhood, perfectly fine. And then, look, I'm backing out now. And then it's this. We get one more road like this, I'm probably going to call it quits. I did get a notification that we will be getting $1 peak pay now. But it ain't worth me possibly getting stuck somewhere. Because this is a neighborhood. Well, look at it. Watch the transition. And we exit the neighborhood, and the roads are clear. That's crazy. Let's go see what the next order is, but if we get another order like that where the roads are sketchy, I don't know if we'll continue, but we will continue for now because that was a nice spicy order. Let's get some more of those, just maybe with roads cleared off. All right, we got our next offer. It is $8.75 for 2.8 miles. It is a shop and deliver. It's only 3 items from Target. I didn't look to see what the items were. I didn't even look to see where it was going. It's only 2.8 miles away. Maybe, I don't know. It might be sketchy, but it's only 2.8 miles away, so we're hoping it's not. So let's go get these items. I'm wondering what they're shopping at. I'm going to take a guess. I haven't looked. I'm going to guess it's soda and maybe a bag of chips or something. That's my guess. What's your guess? Let me know what your guess is before I show you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What did you guys all guess? If you guessed shower curtains and toothpaste, then you won. I don't know what you won, but you won. If you're like me and guessed soda and chips, you lost. Weird thing to DoorDash in the middle of the snow. I mean, the curtains, okay. I mean, are they staying? Are they renting a place? They want their own curtains? Because the toothpaste, I don't know. It goes with it because it's like a kitchen theme, but I don't know. It's weird. Let's go drop it off. All right, we got our next offer. It's a pretty good offer. $11.25 for 5 miles and some change. We like that. My only issue is that where it's being dropped off. The last time that we had weather like this, it was a pain to get in and get out. But I did get in and get out, so I'm using that as that I've gotten in and out before in this car. So I'm going to take this order. Hopefully it's not as far back in this neighborhood, because when I did that order, it was the further I got back into the neighborhood, the worse it got. So hopefully this is up towards the front. It is another shop and deliver. 6 items from Walgreens. It's the wind chill is now down to 2 degrees, and it's just going to keep dropping. So this might be the last order. I don't know. You'll know, but I won't know until after I do this order whether I decide to continue or not. So, but let's go get this Walgreens order. So this order ended up being the snacks and drinks order that I thought the Target order was going to be. I knew we were going to get one today, but the weather being the way it is. But now that I have it picked up, I know where it's going. I'm a little worried because at the entrance to this apartment complex is a giant hill. So hopefully it's cleared off. If not, I'm going to have to find somewhere to park nearby and walk all the way there, because I'm not getting stuck in an apartment complex. So this is part of the reason why this might be our last order, and depending on how easy it is to get in and out of this place will determine if it is our last order. So let's go drop it off. All right, so we're still at it. I declined this order from the Post Sports Bar and Grill. It was an upside down order. And then I accepted this order from Buffalo Wild Wings, $12.75 for 6.7 miles. We like those numbers. I think, so this order will bring us just short of $70. I think I'm going to try and hit $100, even though we didn't start until 2:30. It is 5 o'clock right now. It's more like 5:10. I'll probably dash until 6, maybe 6:30. And we might be able to hit 100. It'd be nice to hit 100 on a half-day shift like this. So let's go get this Buffalo Wild Wings, and let's try and bang out a couple more orders like this, and we'll be at $100 in no time. Let's go get it. So I almost declined I did decline this 7-Eleven offer. It was an upside down offer. It was like $7 for 8.3 miles. I almost declined this Cracker Barrel offer. It's $16 for 13 miles. It might have been 13 miles, 13 point something miles. But $16,
turn left.
That brings us pretty dang close to that $100 mark. So I decided to take it. The reason why I almost didn't take it was because not only, the $16, 13 miles, right? It's not the best offer, but it's also taking me outside of my zone. But like I said, we're almost at 70, so this will bring us at like just short of 80, maybe. No, we're just short of 70. Yeah, so we're at like 67. So this will bring us to like $83. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. Normally I probably wouldn't, but it's $16. Like I said, I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that. We're just trying to get to $100 and then go home, because it is freezing out here, and it's starting to get dark, which means then it's gonna be harder to see the ice on the road, and it's just gonna be more dangerous overall. So it is quoted to be about a 30-minute order. Hey, $16 for 30 minutes.
Take the Interstate 44
right?
East Ramp.
Double that, that's $32 in an hour, so I feel like we're doing pretty all right today. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping, and we're gonna go pick up this Cracker Barrel order. Alright, so we declined this order from some poke place. It's $10 for 7 miles. It's not a terrible offer, but it was keeping me outside of my zone. And I'm trying to make my way back towards the zone, considering we're coming up on the end of the shift. And so then we accepted this order. I'm probably going to butcher the name, Makiatsu, I think is how you would pronounce it. And it's for $7 for 4.7 miles, but it's taking us into our zone. So not a bad offer and taking us into our zone. So let's go get it. So unfortunately, this will be our last order. I've made the decision. It'll bring us up to $90 on the day. Not quite the 100 that we wanted, but close enough. And it's freezing outside. It's like 0 degrees wind chill right now. And it's getting dark. It's getting late. I want to get home, eat, yada, yada, yada. But one of the great things about doing DoorDash is that you would discover places that you normally would never discover on your own. Like this place, Makiatsu. I'm gonna have to try it. I was looking at their menu and they got like, I don't know, 20 different corn dog options. Like they got a corn dog wrapped in ramen, corn dog wrapped in potato rice, all this other like weird, interesting things. I'm gonna have to come try it. So let's go drop this order off and then we'll go over the numbers. We were not back in our zone because I declined this 7-Eleven offer. It was upside down offer, and then I got a Chili's offer, which technically was bringing me back into my zone. I don't get DoorDash. It's technically bringing me back to my zone, to then take me right back to where I already was outside of my zone. So I declined that offer. For some reason, my phone just refused to screenshot that offer, but we did decline a Chili's offer. I ended up taking this Dairy Queen offer. It was $5 for like 2 miles. I'm like, whatever, I'm already going to drive by that Dairy Queen. So, quick drop off might as well. Well, now I'm happy because then we got an add-on for $6 plus
turn
for
left, then turn right.
I don't know, an additional 2.8 miles or something like that, which I do believe will be taking me into my zone for real this time.
Then turn right.
This particular Dairy Queen, though, it is...
turn right.
You can only pick up the order through drive-through, and I don't know why, but these snowplows are blocking the area to get into the Dairy Queen. But anyways,
drive east for 1,000 feet.
You can only get it through drive-through. So let's go pick up these 2 Dairy Queen orders while I'm taking the roundabout way of getting past the snowplows.
Drive southeast for 500 feet.
Oh, this is horrible. Okay. Let's go get it.
Welcome to Dairy Queen. Will you be using your mobile app today?
No, I have 2 DoorDash pickups.
And what are the names on those?
Noah B and Courtney L.
Noah B and
Courtney L. Yep.
Yeah, we'll take care of that in the window.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
2 are for Courtney.
These 2 are for Courtney.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just waiting on Noah.
Okay. 1. 2. 2.
Just 1 bag. And this is the drinks.
Okay. Is that it for him?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. You too.